Good evening, and thank you for listening. This is Real Talk with Bruce Cole. I hope everyone has had a great day thus far. The week is almost over. You know, it's almost the weekend yet again. And everyone loves the weekend. But that's not what I want to talk to you about tonight. I want to talk to you about strength and inspiration. I've been doing a lot of soul searching lately and a lot of thinking. And really, what brought this topic on tonight was I was actually cleaning out my wallet. And in my wallet, I carry every picture of my godson from the moment he started kindergarten on up to the grade he's in now, which is the third grade. And my godson is one of the strongest people that I know, one of the strongest persons that I know. Here is a young man that has been met with so much tragedy and heartache and pain at such an early age, and to have watched him navigate life, navigate the unknown and questions that he just thought he at his young age should know and understand the answers to, and had no clue where to begin, but only what his young intelligent mind told him. About 2 years ago, my godson lost his father abruptly. His father passed away in his mother's arms. And not only did we lose a father, we lost a husband, we lost a brother, a son, a best friend. I lost my fellow Leo brother because we both were born in the same month, same age. And his death really hit home for me because it easily could have been me versus him. And to have watched my godson navigate through life these last couple of years and draw on the strength that has been instilled in him through his mother, his grandmother, and his father, it's been outstanding just to see him continue to grow and to develop into the young man that he has become. And I think to so many times in my life where I couldn't pull or draw from, within. And here I think about this child, this innocent child who didn't ask for any of this. He didn't know that night when he was going to bed, that when he woke up in the middle of the night, that his father would no longer be there. It was like any other night. And his mother the same way. They didn't know. Didn't know that this would be the last time that her husband would be her husband in the physical sense. But the strength of this young man, how he has fueled his non-understanding and his questions into his art, into his creativity. He's drawn from places of the unknown that, for me, I know there is a God. But to look at him and to see how he has progressed and how he has been productive in his life. And he's still a very young man. He hasn't even reached the threshold of, a preteen at this present point in his life. But he has navigated beautifully. And there have been times in my life where I wonder where I pulled the strength from. What inspired me to keep going on. And only thing that I can think of, and I don't give myself enough credit, is for the sheer fight that's in me to want to proceed. The sheer fight in me that wants to move forward. I truly embody my college's alma mater, the power of potential. There have been times where I have fallen down, pick myself up, dust myself off, and try it again. I think at 36 years old, I'm no longer embarrassed the fact to say I made a mistake or I'm not strong enough to do this on my own. I've gotten to a point in my life where it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to say that I'm feeling down or I'm weak. It doesn't make you weak. It makes you strong, that you can recognize the fact that you need a little bit more help and inspiration in your life other than what you can give your own self to help pick yourself up to move forward. That's why we all should really have in our inner circle and around us a really great support group. People who support us, hold us accountable, someone who is not going to lie to us. You know, we don't need those type of people around us. And we don't need people around us who are simply yes men and yes women. We need someone who is going to say, hey, can I talk to you for a minute, but can I be real with you? Someone who's not afraid to say to you, you know you're wrong. Or you know you should apologize for what you just said and done. Or you really should reevaluate the decision that you're about to make because it may affect you for the rest of your life. You know, I've been fortunate to have a great support system in my life, even when there were times where I didn't want to involve them. You know, I've been a very private person all my life. And up until the last couple of years, I've just gotten to the point where I felt comfortable enough to share, to be really transparent when things were going on in my life. You know, I grew up in a household where, you know, your parents told you that what goes on in this house stays in this house. And you don't go to school until your business at school. You know, that type of situation. So, and I carried that. I have carried around so many years of baggage that when I started releasing it, I became an open book. I became an open book to the point where it was therapeutic. And not only was it therapeutic, it was a release of negative toxicity that I let go. And then I have those moments where I go back to, I say, I'm questioning myself. I'm questioning my strength. I'm questioning, you know, what should I do? You know, how can I overcome? How can I make it through? You know, what's going to inspire me? What's going to motivate me? But then I think back to all those people that has been rooting for me, whether vocally, publicly, or silently. I think back to people like my grandmother. You know, God rest her soul. She's been gone now since 2002. I think back to people like her who always said that you're going to do great. You're going to be good. You know, you don't have a problem getting up in front of people and talking and being seen, as she would say. One of my biggest supporters. I think about people like my mother, who is always praying for me, who's always uplifting me. I think about my best friend, Erica, who has been my prayer buddy, my sister, who has been there for me. But she is so real, so honest, that she doesn't mind pulling me to the side and say, hey, let me talk to you for a minute, because let me get you back in check. You know, she has been that type of family to me. And all these people inspire me. They inspire me to want to do better. They inspire me to want to go on when I feel like I have no strength to go on. And, you know, I carry a couple of pictures in my wallet, and they're pictures of all these people I just mentioned that really inspires me and pushes me to want to be better. And there are times I have to pull those pictures out and look at them and say, you know, to hear that from those silent photos, you can do it. Go on. Take a moment, Catch your breath, but pick yourself up and keep it moving. You gotta move forward. You know, those are the people that inspire me. Those are the people I look up to. And then I have to look in the mirror sometimes and I have to tell myself, you can do this. You can make it. No matter how many times you get knocked down, no matter how many times you gotta dust yourself off, but you're gonna pick yourself back up. You're gonna dry those tears if tears are falling. And it's okay to cry. It's okay to let out those emotions because you don't want to bottle it up. You want to release it. And then after you release it, use it for positive fuel to inspire you and push you to keep moving forward. Because troubles won't last always. You won't always be in your current situation. Your current situation is nothing but a roadblock for you to learn and understand and to build and make you stronger. Because see, once you jump over these roadblocks that are in your way, you can draw on what you learned from the experience, how it made you stronger, how it made you a better person, how it made you a better employee. Every negative situation in your life is a lead to a positive. And I always have said, and I've always been told, and I carry this with me, every negative situation is an opportunity to grow. So what I challenge you to do is continue to grow. Continue to be inspired within. If you have someone that inspires you, pull from that. Tell them how you feel. Tell them how they inspire you. Because you never know who you may be inspiring. You never know who may be looking up to you in a positive mindset as someone that is inspired by you and the way that you walk and the path that you have set. So draw your inspiration from things around you and people. People that you love, people that you respect. But draw your inspiration from within as well. I thank you for listening. You have a great night. This is Real Talk with Bruce Cole.